gentlefolk, welcome to Tabletop Tiddies, a queer and feminist live Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition actual play podcast run entirely by people of marginalized genders. My name is Charlene Bear, and I'll be your dungeon goddess this evening. My pronouns are she, they, and you can call me Char. But before we get into the episode, we want to acknowledge the colonial history of Canada and how Canada has and continues to take from Indigenous people. The effects of colonization are still felt to this day, and we acknowledge that this episode is being recorded on the stolen lands of the Secwepemc, Semiahmoo, Katzie, Kwantlen, Musqueam, Squamish, Tsleil-Waututh, and Coast Salish First Nations. If you would like to know more about the effects of colonization and support some Indigenous charities and organizations, you can go to the resources page on our website at tabletoptiddies.com/resources. Marge's favorites are ready to go.
Hi everybody! My name is Rachel Theilade. My pronouns are she, her, and I am playing Borba Skullcleaver, the orc barbarian, whose pronouns are also she, her.
Hello, my name is Kelly. My pronouns are they, them, and I play Asher Lochnear, the changeling way of mercy monk, celestial warlock, and their pronouns are also they, them.
Hello, my name is Sara Mayfield. My pronouns are she, her, and I play Wilmer Adamith Myanus III, and he, him, he is a half-elf wild magic sorcerer.
Hello, my name is Emily Matchette. My pronouns are she, her, and I play Steve, the gnome rogue artificer, whose pronouns are also she, her.
And today, we have a very special guest joining us.
Apparently, I'm TV's B.Dave Walters.
Yeah.
I'll leave it up to you to say who I'm playing. You know, I'm like,
very interesting. Some sort of buttery carbohydrates is incoming.
I mean, buttery carbohydrates is one of my street names.
If
Tastes
you're
good, but bad for you.
If you're looking for something to listen to while you're playing and eating buttery carbohydrates, you can use Sirenscape like we use in our game here. If you head on over to Sirenscape.com, you can have their own atmospheric sounds into your own home game.
And we actually have input Mint Potion's official Heckna soundtrack into our Sirenscape, which is what you'll be hearing today, because we are playing Hit Point Press's Heckna module for Into the Revelia. It's their official content, so great. We've had such a lovely time. You can get your own at hitpointpress.com.
And tonight, it is part one of our season finale, but that doesn't mean that this episode is going without a Twitch shout-out. Today we are, once again, shouting out our friends over at Dork Tales. Dork Tales is the home of fantastic stories and epic friendships told by a passionate cabal of creatives from the Pacific Northwest. They're a story-first, fun-focused group that strives to provide a welcoming, inclusive, supportive, and accessible experience for diehard fans and casual viewers alike. Their lineup includes official and original D&D adventures, including their homebrew setting Elos, Land of the Wandering Gods, as well as Cyberpunk Red, and a weekly Mage the Ascension Chronicle set in the Victorian era, with full costuming and an all-femme cast. To join their party, visit twitch.tv/dorktales for live episodes and VODs, and check out their back catalog at youtube.com/dorktales.
We are super big on having safety tools in our game, so I want to let everybody know that we have some potential content warnings for today's episode.
I'm so nervous.
Include a big one today, character death, nobody is safe.
Oh no.
Exhaustion, zombies, webbing, spiders, marionettes and clowns, insects and maggot-like creatures, bullying, gaslighting, coercion, and mind control. If at any point in the game our players don't feel safe, we just use the X card and we'll shift the story along. Just say X, make an X with your hands, type X, doesn't matter. And for yourself, you can always just skip this episode and come back next time, because I always do a last time on. Speaking of, last time on Tabletop Tiddies, Wilmer was captured by Arachne the were-spider, and the rest of Marge's favorites entered the web to save their dear friend. After attempting negotiations, a battle broke out, but Arachne was no match for the party, who made quick work of him as the Toymaker's marionettes rampaged outside the web. A contract was created to form a partnership between Arachne and Marge's favorites, in which the marionettes would leave the were-spiders alone only if Arachne and his coven would help the party in their fight against Heckna. The legal jargon was a bit difficult for the party to decipher, but they decided the benefits outweighed the risks, and Steve signed on the dotted line. A fake projection of Heckna was created and broadcast over the Hekyatron for all to see, of Heckna, aka Asher using a Heckna disguise, firing all of his showstoppers in disappointment, with a tied-up Arachne featured in the background. An enraged Heckna's voice boomed over megaphones in the web, and the smell of pasta and bolognese sauce filled everyone's noses as they felt compelled to head to the funhouse. You all exit the big top, and you find your mounts are waiting eagerly for you. The surrounding area is a mess of marionette limbs, spider carcasses, webbing, blood. The smell of popcorn still hangs in the air, mixed with that ash and sulfur smell of battle. But then, the familiar scent of al dente carbohydrates leads you forward to your destination. On your way to the funhouse, you do stop off and redeem your final black ticket for an additional boot of Heckna, but everything in your entire beings urges you onward towards the funhouse. While on your mounts, you also prepared yourselves with face paint, giving you additional buffs for the imminent battle. But you all leveled up to lucky number 13, so how are you feeling as you make your way to Heckna? Please tell me, and let's start with Wilmer.
Oh. Oh my god, I'm getting flashbacks to season 1. I rolled my lovely little hit die, and I got a whopping 3 out of 6. But plus my new tough feat, I now have 6 more HP, which I won't really be able to use because I got fanged last episode. So who knows? I got a cute little butterfly tattoo on my right cheek. Wilmer's really feeling it, and he is full of determination and rage. He is ready to get the fuck back home and to end this torment that has caused him to leave everything he loves and holds dear to go to a completely different universe with different stuff. He's ready to go.
Stay filled with rage. Please tell me that means that you took a level in Barbarian. Just
No!
Barbarian sorcerer,
Sorry, I keep
yes.
saying
Oh.
it.
My God.
Steve, fill us in.
Steve's feeling pretty good. She's at full health. She's doing good. And
Mhm.
she's feeling more proficient with her magical asparagus gun.
Asher.
Asher rolled a 4, and I am now over 100, baby. I'm at 103 health. So I'm doing good. The Heckna disguise has sort of been sloughed off like dying leaves. So Asher is now once again the bush human being appearance. Very determined, but still like body exhaustion. Asher is very happy that Penn is here because it would take me a while to get to the funhouse. And I also did a butterfly, so I got a bit of extra AC going on.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god, matchy
I
match.
forgot all the things. I did a butterfly and my health's at 108.
Oh, given exact numbers as we have an enemy
that's
guest
risky.
here. Dun, dun, dun.
I think Asher's butterfly actually is like, you painted it on, but then when they changed shape, a real ass butterfly is just like slowly flapping on their
Love it.
cheek.
Ooh.
That's
Yeah.
so good.
And last but not least, dear Borba.
Hey, what's going on? Borba has a fuck ton of health. I rolled a 6. So that's 10 extra health points. You do the math, fellow listeners. I ain't telling you shit. Yeah, we're level 13. I also have a butterfly on my face somewhere. It's probably really poorly drawn. I don't know where I was gonna draw it on my face. I don't even know where I put my things. It's like child butterfly.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it's not good, but it gives me an extra AC, so that's cool. Borba's riding her mount, Brittany Spurs, the unicorn. And we're just going, and we're feeling a little of the trauma of what is about to come. I think she has a good idea, but we're gonna just deal with it.
I'm so
Good.
happy for Brittany Spurs now that you've taken the bridle off. She
Yeah.
looks so much more free.
She looks free.
Yeah.
It's too real. And as you arrive at the smiling, open-mouthed archway entrance to the funhouse, a haze comes over you all, and you suddenly find yourselves actually in the heart of the funhouse with new signs of battle and overcome challenges on your equipment and clothes, and you have the nagging feeling of being unable to remember something. But to find out what happened to the party in the funhouse before this epic part 1 finale, you're going to have to subscribe to our Patreon during our season break to gain access to this bonus content. And so now you stand before once ornate doors that are now cracked and rotting, hanging off of their hinges and creaking softly in the chill wind that surrounds you. And Heckna's voice rings out jarringly loud, along with the sound of slow, echoing applause. And he says, "Ah, there you are, loitering around my lobby like lost little puppies." You've really put the cute in execute, I'll tell you that. My poor pet's skin. It suits you, doesn't it, Borba? But dear Snout and his old friend should make quick work of you. I believe cold-blooded murder runs in the family. Isn't that right, Korak? Or should I call you Spaghetti?
What the fuck?
You muted Korak.
Oh no. Hey, I don't
Can't
know,
even
I
speak,
hear
too
you.
afraid.
Yeah.
That was my fearful presence, yes. You can call me anything you like, Master, as long as I get to take my dear sister back with me into the abyss.
Well, that does sound like a jolly good time. I perhaps will get a better vantage point from up here, and you all hear the sound of smoke and sparkles and confetti. But you, unfortunately, cannot see Heckna from where you are. But assuming that he is teleported somewhere. And before you all, I'll just describe the battlefield. We have a very large room. In front of you, in front of the double doors, it's about 100 feet long, 80 feet across. And at the center of this area is a massive bouncy castle that has an entrance with rope about 30 feet high. And atop there is where you see a creature. A creature that doesn't actually seem all that familiar to you. B.Dave, do you want to describe what Korak looks like?
Certain compromises had to be made to find my way back to this material plane. He looks like a rotting mass of pasta, maggots, vaguely humanoid, with tusks that hang oddly out of his mouth in glowing red-hot coals where his eyes once were. And he's perpetually collapsing in on himself and reforming, just enough to stand there defiantly.
Guys, I think we made this.
You absolutely brought this upon yourselves.
Fuck.
Yes.
No one can say that manifestation isn't real.
I was trying to think of a pasta
Oh,
pun.
boy. Well,
Gonna be doing that the entire episode.
Yep.
And
Well?
further behind the bouncy castle is quite a bit of webbing. Webbing that seems very similar to that of Arachne's coven, but also different. And a large beast is sitting nestled in the corner, chittering. 8 various appendages reach out from its center, and it is a massive red orb. And you connect the dots in your brain that this is in fact Snout, Heckna's other pet. You have 2 enemies before you, but what would you like to do?
I turn to Borba for guidance.
I think at this point, Borba is gonna light her axe on fire. Fuck it.
We all
Borba.
Avengers
No.
pose.
Borba, I want you to know I found my way into the hall of our ancestors. I arrived with Father, and they refused me entry, and do you know why?
Oh, you didn't get in. That's probably because you suck. So,
Because they said they couldn't rest until your disgrace was wiped from the material plane.
well. Maybe one of us will join them today.
Let's go together.
Nah, I think I'd rather go by myself. But I'll make sure you don't get there. You'll go where you belong. And I just like start like flexing and like getting my axe ready.
Dr. Stella finally corks a potion, and she hands it to you, Asher. I'm sorry it took me so long, but here we go. This should clear you right up.
Excellent. And as I like pop the cork, I'm gonna turn to my still animated zombie and be like, "You look rather hungry. Perhaps spend the next few hours attacking anything that looks like spaghetti." And I'm gonna chug the potion back as the zombie like starts to shamble forward towards Korak.
I think with that, we're going to have to roll initiative, folks.
Yeah, let's do it.
Ah,
Oh boy.
17.
7.
Oh, I'm rolling with
7 for
disadvantage on this.
Steve. Oh, you downed the potion, which means that it was a potion of vitality, Asher. You have no more exhaustion.
Ooh.
Well, fuck.
What did you get, dear Wilmer? Was it a 1?
Do I have disadvantage?
This is an ability check, so yes.
Okay.
Use Tides of Chaos for your
I was
initiative.
like, I rolled an 8, so it's probably not gonna get worse. With disadvantage, it's a 5.
I got 15.
15 for Asher.
27.
Fuck.
God damn.
Right.
Great.
Which means that, dear Spaghetti, you are starting us off. What would you like to do?
I realized last time, dear sister, I took the ironic approach, making you harm and break those you love. Let's see what it's like on the other side.
And I point at Steve, and I need a wisdom save.
I'm guessing it's Mad Jack.
Yep.
Awesome. Give me that gnome advantage on that. I needed it. Still sucks though. 12.
Crown of Madness.
Ooh.
Steve is mine now.
Wow.
Oh,
Let me do a quick Google here. Go like this.
Started laughing, and then your face, like your eyes, just looked like they were crying for a second. Then you're like, ha.
What that means is you have to spend every turn attacking somebody that I decide.
Okay.
And I'm gonna need you to shank Borba.
I was gonna say, I'm like,
Okay.
I think I know who it's gonna be.
Mhm.
Okay.
is this on Steve's turn or on your turn?
We got a long ways to
It
wait.
is
It's my
on.
turn.
Yep, it'll be on Steve's turn.
All right.
Okay.
Yep.
We gotta wait.
Well,
to
hang on a
wait.
second.
Steve just ominously turns towards me with malicious intent, and I'm like, oh, fuck.
Yep.
All those extra attacks she was bragging about earlier.
I know,
Bitch.
literally.
Son
Yep.
of a bitch.
Yep. But that's it. That's it for me. I'm gonna stay up here.
Is
Because
it
you said
just-
I'm up on the bouncy castle, right?
That's right, up top.
Is it just a full lasagna on her head now? Just on top of her head?
You know, the crown of
noodles.
madness looks
Yeah.
like just a plate of rotting spaghetti has just been dumped on Steve's head.
Oh my god, the fashion faux pas.
If one drop of spaghetti sauce gets on my outfit, we're gonna
And
have
all-
a real problem.
That magnificent blue hair. I know it's terrible. Yep.
With that, it is Dr. Stella's turn, and she places her hands together, rubs them once or twice, and unleashes them straight forward towards the bouncy castle. Luckily, with where Spaghetti and both Snout are in a direct line. And she's going to cast a lightning bolt and requires a dex save from both you, Korak, and Snout. Snout fails.
That is going to be a 22 for Korak.
Yeah, you pass. So you take half of this lightning damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I'm a very agile pile of rotting spaghetti.
Apparently.
Like, you can just kind of like warp out of the way of whatever.
Yeah.
it is. Yeah,
So
exactly.
Snout takes 38 points of lightning damage, and Korak, you take 15,
So 19.
19.
Yeah. Okay.
And
Thanks. I hate it.
she is going to look at you and say, "What do you want me to do, y'all?"
Um,
Help,
Stay alive so you can heal us.
help me keep everyone up.
All right, I guess I'll stay near Wilmer. Wilmer needs a lot of help, it seems, usually.
I'll do my best not to
Not
take
wrong.
that personally.
All right, I'll stick to you like glue, Wilmer. And Borba, it is your turn.
It is not.
Ah.
Legendary action. Eldritch Blast. All 4 of them at Borba.
Oh,
Before she can get her rage going.
All
Pew,
right.
Pew, 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 pew. Yep.
How did you know what I was gonna do?
Let's see. The lowest is a 24.
Okay, well, all of them fucking hit then.
Right. Okay. All right.
All right.
Hey, no 20s though. Let's see.
Oh, good.
Hey, got that going for you, which is nice.
Uh-huh.
So that is going to be 7, 15, 25 points of damage.
All right. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
And now, my dear Borba.
Damage. All right. Well, with that, we will rage. Because, yes. And then we're
break
gonna...
that concentration.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead
On my
and we're
part.
gonna throw a radiant javelin and a fire javelin because I get 2 attacks, baby. 1 at Korak, 1 at Snout. So we're
Heck
gonna
yeah.
go ahead and do those one at a time.
What's your range on these javelins? Snout's about 100 feet away from you.
Sorry, let me open it. It is 120 feet.
There you go. Perfect.
Yeah.
No disadvantage. Good to go.
So that's plus 9 now. Oh, I guess, yeah, we leveled up, duh. So 21 for the radiant damage at Korak. To hit.
All right. 21 is enough to hit him.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and do that. Where did my D6 go? There it is. So 1d6. So that is 10, and then I believe I get to add. That's 10 radiant damage.
Cool.
Then I also get to add 4d4 radiant damage to my first attack because I hit. And yeah, I got a little cat in my backpack still, so that's fun. And they have magic powers now.
Magic power cats.
Yeah.
I object.
Floof's head pops out as this happens, and you hear like a meow that dissolves into almost a lion-like roar.
Another 10 radiant damage.
All right.
All right, let's do the fire damage javelin to Snout now. That's probably gonna hit because I rolled a 19.
Yes,
So...
it hits.
All right, cool. 6, 13 fire damage.
All right. It like sticks into Snout's main carcass, and you hear an unearthly as it begins to move. Anything else on your turn, Borba?
Now that I've done that, where am I? Is there cover?
Currently, you are standing in front of a wall of mirrors that are spaced out intermittently. You can get behind one of them if you wish.
Okay, I will do that. I will use some of my movement to get behind a mirror.
Great. And we'll
Not
say
gonna
you
help me
have.
against Steve, but you know.
I mean, you can get on either side of it.
Yeah.
Which side do you want to be on?
I think Steve does a lot of damage.
Sorry.
I think I would like to not get Eldritch blasted again, so we'll just get behind something to make sure that I can't get Eldritch blasted.
Okay, so staying on the side that Steve still is able to see you, you hide behind one of the funhouse mirrors that stretches your body up.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else on your turn?
I think that's it.
All right. With that, Snout.
Legendary action.
Oh, go for it.
So is she's completely behind cover?
Not from you. Oh, sorry.
Yep.
Yes, from you.
Yeah.
Yes, from you.
From me,
Yes, from me, but not from them.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
I don't know who this Asher person is, so I'm gonna go ahead and send some Eldritch Blast downrange at them.
All right.
They sent a zombie after me. I'm like,
Where's that delightful girl who joined my side? I don't like this one.
the lowest is a 19.
That hits.
Okay. All right.
Well.
So, that is going to be 11, 15, 21 points of damage.
Oof. The remaining like extra layer of trees and such like slough off each time they get hit, and then the final one like actually hurts. Ah. All right.
4 beams downrange. Yep, that's it.
And with this, Snout behind you, Korak, begins to move, and it skitters along down its webbing, moving closer towards the bouncy castle, and then jumps up to match you up top. And it is going to stare daggers down at the party. Unable to see Borba or from this angle Wilmer, it's going to target Asher as well.
Okay.
And you hear all of you overlapping whispers. Asher, Asher, Asher. What are you? A healer? I don't see it. And I need a wisdom save from you, Asher. DC 17.
How's a 23 for that?
Damn it! All right, you pass the save, and that is all.
It hears in response in its head, I'm sorry, Asher isn't here right now.
And any legendary action from you, Korak?
Yeah, I don't like this attitude. I'm sending 4 more Eldritch Blasts downrange at Asher. Yeah. I just look at Snout and I'm like,
Don't worry, friend, allow me.
let's see. The lowest was a dirty 20 this time.
Yep, that still hits.
All right. I have a fairly chunky to hit, unfortunately. Let's see here. That is going to be, 21. 31 points of damage this time.
Oof. Getting a lot of hits.
Yikes.
Just blasts of just nasty, rotting pasta sauce. Like hurling just chunks of himself off. Yep.
But you're hiding while your friends die, suffer needlessly. So typical.
Asher, it is your turn.
Now just like parts of my body is trying to reform, I'm going to look up at Spaghetti and say, "Your patron has made you an abomination. Mine has made me nature herself." And I'm going to blast myself with some healing light. As just like through the big tops, it like tears a little bit, and some of the natural light comes in. Fuck it, we're gonna dump 4 of these into myself.
All right.
2, 3, 4. That's gonna heal me for 20. That's pretty good. Is there any like wood beams or anything near Spaghetti?
If you're looking for things that are flammable, there is a 30-foot rope that leads up to the top of the bouncy castle, but there are no wood beams nearby.
Yeah, fuck it. I don't need a starting point. I'm going to reach my hand at Korak, and just like roots are gonna start popping up under the ground below him, and a hand-shaped root system is going to reach up and try to attempt to grapple or grab for Chill Touch.
All right.
Chill touch is neither chill nor touch.
Nope.
That's enough. Yeah.
That's
Yep.
23 to hit.
Yep, that is enough.
All right, so you take 9 points of necrotic, but more importantly, you cannot heal until my next turn.
Excellent.
As it just gross spaghetti is grabbed by these roots. I'm also gonna move, let's say 40 feet, sort of like angular to the right, away from the group in case Korak has any AoE spells.
All right.
And my zombie, which kind of looks like a black raven kanku that's just like sloughed off flesh, wearing a chicken costume, is going to like tumble and roll towards Spaghetti for 40 feet, and then it'll eventually get there.
It's about 10 feet away from the bouncy castle.
Oh, is it?
Yep.
All right, then it's gonna move 20 feet and attempt to do a little swipe with its kanku claws.
Sorry, from the bouncy castle, but still on the floor. Korak is 30 feet up.
All right, it's gonna try to climb, I guess.
All right.
Do you want an athletics or anything?
From a zombie? I mean, it's a zombie from the Revelia. I think it's okay. It'll just start to climb.
All right, so it'll tumble and like bounce off of something bouncy and like grab onto the edge and just start climbing up.
What is this thing?
As you see it, it also like where organs should be, it's just more roots and like leaves and branches are just like animating this thing. It sounds like it's still a dash action to get there, so next turn it'll attack, but it's next to you.
That's right. Anything else on your turn?
No, that was almost every action economy I own.
Spaghetti, anything from you?
Nope, not currently.
Which means that we are at initiative 10, meaning that fun times for our lovely Marge's favorites. You all have been making some friends in the Revelia. You know, you've got some fellow NPCs on your side. You have 8 different legendary actions that you can use between this episode and the next, with various abilities. All of the players are received this in advance, but comes from debuffing, damage spells, some healing spells, a few other things. But what would you like to do, team?
I think we decided on delay reinforcements, right? I know
Yeah.
2
Our
of the
good
characters
old
can do
friend.
that. So who are we asking for that first?
I would say Alice.
We're doing
Yeah.
Alice first? All right. Alice.
Alice and Gary.
Alice and Gary.
The giant clown still has Alice on his shoulder, and the green puffy-haired marionette says, "You got it," as they exit the tent, ready to delay Reveler reinforcements from entering the battle.
It's turned into a JRPG. I love it.
Steve, it is your turn.
So I will say, with the Crown of Madness, since Borba's out of range, she has to hit someone in range. I'll have her destroy the healer.
Oh.
No!
Oh, you mean Dr. Stella, right?
Oh,
You mean
sure.
Out
Doc-
of range, she can't just use her movement to come over.
The attack has to be before the movement. Then she's gonna move to kill you next. So yeah.
So I gotta go for Stella then?
Mhm.
That's right.
Alright. I will. Stella! Ring of the Ram, Stella then.
Oof. All right. Is this a saving throw or just to hit? I think it's to hit.
To hit.
AC 15. Go for it.
Oh, it's a 21.
That hits.
It's 17 damage.
Oof.
Fuck.
Dr. Stella cries out in pain as she is pushed back away from Wilmer, who she's trying to defend, as she falls to the floor, taking 17 force damage, is it?
Yeah, but she's also pushed away from me, so now is she out of range?
She would be, yes.
Okay. Coolio.
Technically, at the end of your turn, you get after all this, you get another save to see if you can break loose from this. By the way.
Do I have to make my second attack, though? Gotta be honest. I was very excited about my second attack, so I have to do it.
I think you have to do the movement towards somebody. To attack, though.
It doesn't say use your attack action. It says make a melee attack. So I think you've only got to hit it the once.
Okay, cool. I'm on
Yep.
wisdom save then.
All right.
Just gone, please. Oh, 12 again! What the
That is
no.
not enough. That is not enough. I will, however, have you move after the healer to stay on it, though, to keep killing the healer. She can die. Yep.
Steve, you
darling.
follow Stella.
I'm so sorry.
Snap out of it,
Are
girl.
you sure you're
My
sorry?
way is not my own.
And
Try to break the concentration, that would be great!
I mean, I can help you with that in a second. Don't worry
Technically,
about
I
it.
hit spaghetti, so I don't know if it is concentration.
It is, but let's see here. Hang on. Nope. Good.
Anyone else would like to try? That would be amazing.
Wilmer, it is your turn.
They're all just up on the bouncy castle, right?
Yeah, 2 enemies, Snout and Spaghetti.
Cool, side by side on a bouncy castle.
Mm-hmm.
That's fun.
What you getting out here?
I'm gonna fireball them.
All right.
So that's a Dex 18.
Counterspell, but the way my counterspell works. So I'll let you describe that.
Fucking Christ, I'm terrified.
First off, Snout fails their save, which means they take the full 28 damage.
I succeed.
So 14 for you, or
Got
yeah.
it. I got it.
And then, dear Wilmer, are you sure you want me to describe this, B.Dave?
You wrote it. So yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Before you, a large counter appears with a red and white tablecloth over top, a variety of pasta dishes before you, and you are compelled to eat this pasta until the end of your next turn.
I just.
Oh, it's very rotting, nasty. Counter.
Counter spell.
Oh, they've all got a number of worms in them. It's protein.
You gotta carb up for those abs,
Now,
Wilmer.
Wilmer, you
have the tough
can
feet.
make a wisdom save to avoid having to eat these pasta dishes, so please do that now.
Nope, you eating. You eating tonight, boy.
Be a hungry boy tonight.
I'm gonna fucking just use some fucking luck that I got in my back pocket. And I'm gonna re-roll that.
All right, not taking your
Okay.
5, roll again.
Okay.
That's a 12.
Unfortunately, not enough. You are compelled to.
Joy.
Damn. Cool, guys, just be careful, because I'm feeling a little chaotic right now. Don't cast any magic, just be careful. He says with like a mouthful of fucking worms covered in marinara sauce.
It least use the utensils. Ugh.
There aren't any.
Absolute embarrassment.
Wilmer, unfortunately, this means that you lose your bonus action and reaction, and we are back at the top of initiative with Korak.
I'm going to use my action to maintain control over Steve. And just watch Steve. Steve is going to execute this healer. And I'm just, so up here on the bouncy castle, is there anywhere,
Oh my goodness, I should also say,
Yeah.
the fireball still went off. Which means that the entire castle is aflame and will be down very
Hey,
soon.
question. Should I roll dex for my zombie? I just realized.
Yes, also,
Oh,
please.
yeah.
Currently up there.
Hey, that's
It's
a
pretty
that's a
pretty metal.
natural 1. So how much damage was that on the fireball?
28.
Yeah, my zombie is dead. The trees inside of it burn up as it crumbles and falls in front of you.
Oof.
Good.
Chaos.
If can I, from where I am, can I reach Snout's web?
Yes, you can.
Yeah, I'm gonna move towards the web before this thing collapses.
Yes, okay. The web has, like, as Snout jumped to the bouncy castle, it has left a trail of webbing behind it. So you have, like, a bridge of some sort that you can head on.
I'm actually not afraid of the stickiness. Yep. Yeah, and then I said what I said, internet, and then that's yep, that'll be it for me. I very casually walk, and I'm just like,
Boy, but this time I think I will take them from you one by one. You will watch them suffer and you will watch them die. And only then will I grant you the sweet release. No, not even then.
and I just jump over onto the web. Yep. Yep.
At initiative 20 outside, you can hear battle breaking out. Large slams as Gary the Giant begins buffeting your attackers that are oncoming. And that means it is Dr. Stella's turn. And quite a few of you have taken some damage.
Heal yourself.
I mean, she has also. She is going to cast Mass Healing Word as a bonus action, and she's going to affect herself, Asher, Borba, and Steve. You haven't taken any damage, have you?
Nah,
All right, she's gonna do those 3. And with that,
that'd be good over here.
she says, I guess I'll use my bedside manner since it appears I might not make it out of this fight alive. And so
It's not my fault, it's not really me.
every heal that she
Oh,
does,
it's absolutely you.
every heal that she does, I don't need to roll for. It's going to be the maximum that it can be, which means you each receive 14 hit points,
Ooh.
including myself. Thank goodness. Poor Dr. Stella.
Including Char. Char gets some too.
And as her action, she's gonna hold her action to try and continue to defend Wilmer. If Wilmer takes damage, she's going to attack whoever damages him.
I could just picture her standing beside Wilmer, protecting him while he's just crying. Fucking noodle.
Can he even digest past
That's a real question.
when his torso is currently
wax.
Ooh.
wax?
Oh yeah, his torso's wax.
These are the real questions.
That's some bad indigestion.
Nothing good's gonna come from this. You're gonna see all this like worm pasta again. Was that the end of the healer's turn?
Yes, that is the end of their turn.
Legendary actions. I'm putting 4 in her.
All right.
Let's see. The lowest is an 18.
Yep, they'll all hit.
Okay. All right. Just let's see. 5, 10, 14. 23 points of damage.
I'm stupid. I hit you first. I was enraged when I did that, right?
You were,
When
wait,
I
what? Yeah,
hit
you
you?
were when you hit through the radiant thing,
You have disadvantage unless you're hitting me.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
stupid.
that's right. Because of your
Because it's your
ancestral
ancestral
guardians.
guardians.
So you might not even get. They might not even get that damage. Yeah.
Let's see then.
And it
Okay.
will be halved if they do hit. I'm so glad I remembered now. And now like 5 turns from now. Holy fuck.
Well, now that I've moved to the web, can I see Borba? Because the bouncy house burned and I moved. I'll put forward
Yes,
Borba.
that is
Okay,
true.
Fine. You win.
We'll
Yeah,
take the
all
rolls
right.
that you initially did. So the lowest was
Okay.
18.
Yeah, the lowest is 18. Is that enough?
Because I'm wearing Myrmidon's Yucky Bit, so it would still be. But yeah, 18 is my armor class. So
Okay.
yeah.
What did I say for damage? It was 22 or 23? I can re-roll it if you want. I think I said 23. They might remember, or I'll re-roll it.
What kind of damage?
We'll take the
I'll just-
23. It's fine.
Force-
Force
Fine,
I'll
I'll
damage.
just,
take-
I'll just
I'll take-
blast his force.
Force? Oh, okay, so I don't even have to. I don't even get to have it because it's not
Nope.
like.
But
Cool.
sorry, Rachel, you were reminding us that you were wearing the Yucky Bit, which means that you would also have disadvantage.
Yes, but didn't he say he was taking the lower one, which still is my armor class?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Well, but I don't
No,
have
that was
disadvantage
him
to
reading
shoot
off-
her.
But that's the
him
thing.
reading off all the rolls.
She has a magic item that
Oh,
gives
okay.
disadvantage against her as well.
On everybody.
So just
literally
disadvantage.
everyone.
Everybody's spaghetti.
But
Right.
actually, if you hit me with it,
It goes away.
Goes away until my next turn. So you'll have
Got it.
you'll have normal on me now.
Okay.
So, yeah,
All right.
I'll take the damage. It's fine.
Let's just go with the
23.
23. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect.
And that was your legendary,
That
correct?
was a legend. That was a legendary.
Okay, which
Yep.
means, Borba, it is now your turn.
Cool. I'm gonna go ahead. How far away is Steve?
Steve is about 30 feet away from you.
Cool. That's my movement. I'm gonna go ahead and try to grapple Steve
Yep.
because I don't want you
Ah.
to fucking hit Stella. anymore.
Stop it.
I'm gonna go over there and just is that a strength check? I don't even Google's how
It's
to grapple. 'cause
athletics.
it's
Yeah.
always something
Athletics,
happens.
yeah.
It's athletics versus
Pretty sure
either
it's strength
athletics or acrobatics. You attack with athletics. She can defend with athletics or acrobatics.
Can y'all
I
hear
rolled
me?
really well. I'm sorry.
We can hear you, Rachel,
Okay.
yes.
I thought y'all froze. I think you did, but it's fine. I'm back now.
All right.
I rolled strength check. 17.
21.
Fuck,
Not too
okay.
fast.
Well, I'm now out in the open, so I'm there.
Anything
Good-
on your
good
bonus
grapple.
action, Borba?
Hitting her isn't gonna snap her out of it, right? Like, would I know that? I feel like I wouldn't know that.
I would say that if you would like to try and help her out of what's the charm that has affected Steve, you can use your bonus action for that and give Steve advantage on the roll.
Okay, yeah, that's what I'll do.
Okay.
Big by the shoulder.
Yeah.
I'm like, snap out of it! Yeah, okay, so that's it then.
Okay.
That's what I'll use the rest of my stuff to do.
Snout. Oh, sorry. Korak, did you have a legendary you'd like to do?
Yeah.
All right.
We're putting 4 in Borba.
All right. No disadvantage because you've already
Yeah.
hit her at this point.
Like, how noble, how glorious, how pointless.
Would you like the good news or the bad news?
It doesn't matter.
Give the good news first.
Well, there is no good news because the lowest was a 19 this time, and one of them is a natural 20.
Amazing. Let's go.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Oh boy.
Okay. Yep.
And it's all force
Achoo.
damage, so I'm taking
Oh, yeah.
all of it. Yeah.
Pachoo. Yep. Mhm. Let's see. 15, 19, 21. Only 32. 32 points of damage. Yep.
Yeah, We're down to double digits finally. That's cool.
Mhm.
Snout
Alright.
skitters up behind you, Korak,
Mhm.
and he says in your ear, "This should help." And he targets you, Borba, out in the open. Your mind gets filled with whispers. Borba, the failure. Borba can't defend her own friends.
just like flipping off the air.
And please roll a wisdom save, Borba.
Right. A natural 20.
Ooh, that will indeed beat the save.
I'm the air, and then I realize what's doing it, and then I'm just like 2 middle fingers right at Snout. I'm like, fuck you.
Her stubbornness was her one and only strength.
And Snout is actually going to jump down from the burning bouncy castle onto the floor, leaving another bridge of webbing behind it. And that's the end of Snout's turn. If you'd like to do anything.
Nope. I'm gonna keep one in my back pocket here.
All right, Asher, it's your turn.
I'm gonna begin walking towards Korak, trying to get at least within, let's say, 50 feet of Korak, basically at any time.
Yep.
And I'm going to say, I can see why Heckna has brought you back. You both have a tendency to talk too much. And I'm going to shoot some Eldritch Blasts right back at you.
Counterspell.
Wisdom save.
Fuck.
And the save.
Oh boy, that's a okay, never mind. That's a 13.
Unfortunately, not enough.
But
you're able to finish casting your Eldritch Blast before you must eat the pasta feast before you.
Oh,
The-
fuck. I forgot that's what counterspell was.
the absolute struggle of being a warlock with counterspell is that I need to be 100% sure I want to use it because it's one of 3 things I get to do.
Yeah.
All right, so let's do the Eldritch Blast first. That's a 1. That's a 27 to hit. I'm sorry,
That
I'm
is
counting
enough.
off my Eldritch Blast.
Yeah. Yep. Nope. That's enough.
Second one is a 29 to hit.
That is also enough.
Third one is a 29 to hit. Wow. Why couldn't I
That is
have
enough.
just rolled those? That is 7.
No.
That is 2. And that is 3. So not that great. As petals of pollen and seed burst out of my hand and
What
fly
type of
towards
damage
you.
is this?
Pardon?
Force.
Force. Okay.
Force,
Great.
yes.
And you cannot do anything else with your turn. You must eat.
I must eat this spaghetti.
Yes.
I'm just gonna angrily start eating it while still staring at spaghetti and be like, I don't enjoy this, but for some reason I really want to do it.
Borba, you are the only one that can call aid as Steve's mind is corrupted. Both Wilmer and Asher are
Okay.
manjaing. What would you like to do with your legendary action?
Am I allowed to discuss with the group, or does it literally just have to be me? I guess it's.
I mean, you
just
can discuss
me.
out of
Just,
character,
yeah.
but
Okay.
yeah.
Because how are people looking health-wise right now?
I'm fine.
solid.
Okay. How's Dr. Stella doing? Although that's Dr. Stella is an action, so I don't know if she'd heal herself with that freaking superior healing. I don't
She
think I wanna do
could, but yeah, she's okay.
that. Okay. So I think we're gonna do one of the debuffs. Why don't we do Cacophony and Metra?
Awesome.
Yeah.
As you call for their aid, Cacophony, the marionette, or no, not the marionette, the dark-skinned woman with the black buns, and her friend Metra, the marionette with the blue bob, come out before you and scramble to the top of the tent and dump out, as if very similarly to their statues from their prize room, a variety of objects, prizes, coins around, centered on Korak and Snout. Or just on, it's up to you, Korak or Snout, because Snout
Korak.
has left. Okay,
Korak.
centered around Korak in a 30-foot radius. Difficult terrain surrounds you, Korak.
You say a 30-foot radius?
Yeah.
I disappear in a cloud of ash and appear 40 feet further up the web.
Motherfucker.
So the difficult terrain is between me and them now.
All right.
God damn it!
Steve, it is your turn.
Steve's gonna still keep killing the healer.
But I'm right here.
That's why Steve is gonna keep killing the healer.
Hold. I just have a question. I have this sentinel. Can I use a reaction to? Since Steve's within 5 feet of me, right?
Yes.
You just
Could
tried
I-
to grapple.
I can't use that to grapple. Oh.
I think
Nope.
you can use.
No.
You can't use Sentinel to grapple. I guess
Oh, well.
technically, if it hits, it stops the person from moving, anyways.
Yep.
Yeah.
Although Steve shouldn't need to move to hit the healer. He's already on top of her.
Yeah.
Never mind. then.
I mean, you can hit Steve if you want.
You're
Just-
also all so close together right now.
I'll
just so you know.
use my reaction to shield Dr. Stella.
Okay. Yep. Are you casting shield on her?
I'm casting Spirit Shield so
Yeah.
I can reduce her damage by 3d6.
Awesome. Okay, go for it, Steve.
Rapier!
Please roll to hit.
Hey, a 14.
That does not hit.
I have not used this in a while. I'm out of practice.
And you have a chance to get out of it at the end of your turn. When your turn is done, you have a chance to break out of the effect.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, advantage. Hey, that's a 15.
That is not enough.
Oh.
God damn it. I mean, the other one was a crit fail, so 15 is not.
Yeah.
It's getting better than 12.
I knew I was right to choose you, Steve. So much potential. I bet your parents are proud. Someone should be.
It is the end of Steve's turn. Anything else you would like to do, Spaghetti?
No, not currently. I just Steve shouldn't have to move to stay on the healer. So
Yep.
yep.
Right
Yep.
there.
Stay all over the doctor. Yep.
Wilmer, you continue to eat this spaghetti, this pasta salad that really, it's got some off mayo in it. It's not the best.
Ugh.
It's very dodgy.
come on now.
Very dodgy.
Sorry, here I was thinking this was top tier fine dining, and it's not.
Even before it started rotting. No, no, it wasn't. It was never top flight. Yep.
Yeah. But now you may redo your wisdom save. Oh no, you don't have to redo it. It's the end of
Yeah.
your turn, so you're good.
Done.
You're
Yeah,
done. You're saved.
They lose this turn and then they're all good.
Yeah. Which means we are
Perfect.
back to the top of the initiative. But before we get into that, we have to take a break.
A break.
We'll see you soon.
Going to destroy them. Ah!
Gonna go make some spaghetti. Be
Do
right
need
back.
carb
Never
up
again.
now.
I'm
Yeah,
never eating
carb up.
spaghetti again.
There's nothing better than waking up to a cup of fresh roasted coffee that is making a difference. Birch Bark Coffee Company is First Nations owned and operated and is proud to offer organic, fair trade coffee that is grown and produced by farmers that are Indigenous descendants. Their lively and sweet Two-Spirit Medium Roast supports the Two-Spirit Foundation, and their Summer Solstice Dark Roast boasts flavors of black pepper and rich dark chocolate while bringing clean drinking water to Indigenous communities. Have your morning coffee make a difference by picking some up at birchbarkcoffeecompany.com or find them on social media at Birch Bark Coffee Co.
I've been working on my Steve cosplay, and I found the perfect piece to finish it off at the costume shop. They have wigs, costumes, contacts, and they even have a cosplay section on their website for people just like me. Head on over to thecostumeshop.com/?REF tabletop titties to get started. That's TheCostumeshop.com, spelled ye old way. Make sure to use the code Tabletop Tiddies with double D's to get yourself $10 off at checkout. Maybe I should make a Imogen White cosplay next.
Elevate your look with Monday May's handcrafted beaded jewelry. Monday May Jewelry is an Afro-Indigenous jewelry brand that creates heirloom pieces for collectors who are excited to incorporate rich culture with sustainable, slow fashion. Each of their timeless beaded pieces are 100% handcrafted, sustainably made, and unique. Match the minimalist danglers or the everyday fringe earrings with anything in your wardrobe, or really sparkle with a pair of statement earrings from the Legacy Collection. Celebrate culture and celebrate joy at mondaymayjewelry.com.
Hello! We are back as the bouncy castle begins to burn to the ground, melting underneath where you used to be, Spaghetti. You are now safe on one of Snout's webbed bridges. Please let everyone know what you'd like to do as we are at the top of initiative.
I'm gonna be hitting me.
No, I still want Steve to destroy the doctor.
Oh yeah.
Is it possible? I'm here just on the far side of the difficult terrain. I want to move. Roughly how far up in the web relative to them down there on the ground am I right now?
You're about 30 feet up in the air right now. About even to where you were on the bouncy castle.
Keep moving further away from them in the web, like away from them.
Yep.
Because the Eldritch Blast can reach a ways. Yep. Hey, actually, let me just double check one quick thing. Perfect. Got it. Yep.
But what would you like to do with your action as you move away?
Oh, my action is control Steve. Crown
of
Madness.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Silly me. What am I doing?
Yeah, no, I've outsourced violence. Yeah.
Darling,
That's
you
it.
thought that Borba's revenge was bad?
Get in line. Yep.
It's going to be rough.
Yep, that's it.
Behind all of you, you begin to hear commotion approaching the door. Reinforcements are not far behind. And it is Dr. Stella's turn. And seeing how... did you want to do any legendary actions, Spaghetti?
Well, I can't legendary myself, so I need one of them to do something.
Can
Yeah.
I do something real quick? I forgot that my zombie has undead fortitude, so maybe she didn't die.
All right, let's see.
So the DC for this is 33 con save, so I basically have to roll nat 20.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Ooh, that's a 12. That's not close at all. Yeah, she's dead.
I'll destroy it again. Yeah, right.
Crispy Kenku. Yeah.
All right, continue.
All right. Dr. Stella sees everyone around her, feels herself being targeted, and she says, well, I might as well get some shit done. And she's going to lightning bolt again, using her last spell slot that could have done mass healing word, and instead target Korak and dear Snout. Which means
Snout went down to the ground for sure. We cannot be in a line. He can't get us both.
It's a straight line from where Dr. Stella is, even up towards you.
All right. That's fine.
Because Snout is huge, if I did not mention. So Dex save. DC 18. Or DC 15, sorry.
I got way more than that. Yep.
Snout also saves. Damn it! Which means half damage for each of you, which is a total of 32 as halved.
The 32 is already halved?
Yes.
Okay.
Lightning damage.
Okay.
And then she is going to... Mass healing word is a bonus action. Damn it. She is going to position herself in front of Wilmer, between Steve and Wilmer. And that's the end of her turn.
How heroic. Flaming meatballs at everybody. I won't hit Steve, though. Although, actually, no, I won't hit Steve. Heaven forbid. You are of some use to me currently. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Let me go from left to right here. So I guess against Asher, I got. Sorry, Asher. I got. 24.
Yeah, that'll hit me a little.
I have a significant to hit. Borba, that's a 29.
Yeah.
Wilmer, that's only a dirty 20.
That's only a dirty 20.
Yeah.
I would like to reaction shield, please.
There you go.
Mhm. All right.
Don't hit me, bitch.
And against the doctor is going to be a 22.
Yeah, that hits for sure.
Yeah, right. No, I would hate to hurt my darling Steve. So that is a 15 bludgeoning and 15 fire.
Ooh.
Take all of the fire, but I'm gonna have that bludgeoning.
I'm already eating meatballs. I don't need any more.
There's always room for more meatballs.
Dr.
that is the
Stella
end
is
of that.
not looking good, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
That's the end for you, Spaghetti.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Borba!
I cast my wild magic too. That's a fun fact.
Oh, excellent. But you did cast a spell, Wilmer, so please roll on the wild magic surge.
You don't have to
table.
do it every time, Sean.
Yes,
You have to do it when the DM says.
Thing.
It is now. It's
Wild
not all pretty butterfly
magic.
tattoos.
What are you complaining about? You get it back now. You can just roll advantage whenever you want.
All right, 54. It's the not drunk one.
Oh, this is season 1!
Like,
Oh!
I feel like I've rolled wild magic like 5 to 10 times, and like I've rolled the same 3 ones over and over again.
All right. And that means you're back down to 1 being your trigger for wild magic. And Borba, it is your turn.
All right. Is Korak in range of javelins 120 feet, or am I further away now because I moved? I think I might be too far.
You are
I
within...
must be within
That's a
120 because I
question.
wouldn't have
I don't know
moved it.
how far away
I
from
would not have
Steve and the
moved.
group.
Oh, whoops. Oh, sorry. I would not have moved away from being able to shoot you. So we're within 120.
Okay.
But you are within
that's
the web.
valid.
So partial cover for you, Spaghetti.
Okay. Oh, partial cover. Interesting. Okay. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and throw an acid and a force at you. That's what we're gonna
Okay.
do right now. So, hold please. Does a 19 hit you?
It does.
Cool. That sucked. So that's gonna be. So that's only 8 acid damage because I rolled
Okay.
a 1 on the d6.
I'll take it.
That's fine. That's fine.
Mhm.
And then the force damage. It's also a 19. So cool. Awesome.
That is,
So that's 12 force damage.
Okay.
And then what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go ahead and try to move a little bit closer, I think. We're gonna attempt to use my full movement to... I don't think there's anything I can do to help Steve at this point. She's just gotta snap out of it herself. So we're gonna we're gonna head towards Korak, and eventually when we get there, we will attempt to get through the difficult terrain, but I don't even think I'm gonna make it that far. It's just my 30 feet. Just go.
Do I still have disadvantage to attack anybody other than her?
Yes.
Now that
Okay.
it is my turn, I also have my Myrmidon's Yucky Bit reactivated, yes?
Yes. So disadvantage on everybody. Disadvantage on you. Disadvantage on your cow.
I'm still gonna put 4 in the cleric.
Okay.
Can I concentration though?
Oh yeah, you do have to roll concentration for Steve's Crown of Madness from those
Let's
force
see.
damages.
Oh,
Let's
yeah.
see.
So 10, because both of the damage was less than 10.
Yep. Nope. Easily.
All right.
Nope. And easily. Yep.
But
So
good
that-
call, Wilmer.
That is. Dirty 20 on the cleric. Is that enough?
Yep, that hits.
A fucking
Okay.
guy, isn't she? Oh.
Another dirty 20. Good news is there would have been a crit in there, but I missed it, unfortunately.
Woo!
So let's see. 17 points of force damage.
Can I use my reaction to shield that?
Yes, you can, which means that go ahead and roll your damage reduction.
How close does she have to be? Because she moved 30 feet away.
Oh, that is true.
I don't think it says. I will actually check that for you, though. Hold
Yep.
on. That's valid. That's
Can't
very
remember
valid.
off the top of my head. I feel like it would be
Jen.
60 feet.
Oh, within 30 feet. So I only
30.
moved 30 feet. How far away was she from Steve?
She was right next.
Steve was
she was
right on top of her,
between,
yeah.
Steve and Wilmer.
So I only moved 30 feet. So
From
a creature I can see
Steve.
within 30 feet. So
So I think you would.
technically, I think I'd be okay.
Okay, yeah,
Because I only moved. Yeah,
we'll take it. Yeah.
I'm going to reduce that by 10.
So 7 total. Oh, I almost did that to Borba. Not Borba. Dr. Stella.
It's my job to do that to Borba.
Anything else on your turn?
That was a legendary for me, so.
Which means, Borba, sorry, you already acted?
Yeah, I already went.
I got
Yeah, that was I went
discombobulated.
after
All
Borba.
right,
All
so
good,
it's Snout's turn. Snout is sick of you all passing its fucking saves. So it's going to jump down towards you, open up its maw, and unleash a enticing web attack on all of you in a 60-foot cone, which means it will literally attack all of you right now.
Blah.
I'm not near them.
Yeah, except for Asher. And I need you all. Oh no, I have to roll to hit. Yep, that's gonna hit all of you, which means you all take 22 points of force damage as you begin being wrapped up in sticky web. And you are restrained, each of you, in this web. And that's the end of its turn.
Restrained means I have advantage on attack rolls, correct?
Yep, and they have disadvantage on deck saves.
Technically would mean you are just doing a
Push.
straight roll.
Yup.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put 4 more in the cleric.
Okay.
And that is there's another natural 20, Borba.
Fuck, I should have waited.
You couldn't have known.
Can I react at all?
If you have a reaction that you would like to
react and
do.
say rude.
I'm gonna counterspell that at 5th level.
How does the
Is it a higher level than what you cast?
So, what did you
Yeah,
cast?
no, it is well, it's a legendary action. Well, hang on, let's see here. But I mean, I am casting the spell. Theoretically,
you
can
are
counterspell
using,
it.
yeah, you are using.
All right.
Yep.
Well, I'm
It's a
like,
cantrip,
while I'm
so-
just munching down on this pasta, I just like raise one of my
Oh!
hands.
You can't.
You can't.
Oh, that's why. Oh, sorry. That's why I asked if I could do a reaction.
No, not while you're
Oh,
eating.
okay.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Then never mind. I think about
It's
it,
very
and it's
heroic.
really cool and awesome
Yeah.
in my head.
It's grand and beautiful. You see a second flash in fear in Korak's eyes as you raise your hand, and then you just go back to eating. It's like, "Ah!" Okay.
Never
Let's
mind.
see. Ooh, I rolled well. She's in trouble. Let's see. 28. 37 points of force damage.
She is down. Dr. Stella is down.
Steve, finish her.
No. Asher, it is the end of your turn.
Yep, this is the Munch turn. Yep. But at the end of it, you're free.
Yes, which means that it is initiative 10, my dear players. Your legendary action comes into effect.
Well, we can't use Stella.
I mean, we have to delay reinforcements, right?
We
Like
do.
they're right outside the door. We
We
can't.
do. Toy maker. We have to.
All right, the toy maker rushes outside, beckoning their marionette army to help them with the assistance of Stefano. And they will attempt to delay the revelers, clowns, and jawbreakers attempting to enter the space.
Delaying me inevitable at this point, but
And that's the end of your legendary action. So, Steve, it is your turn. You were told to attempt to stab Stella's unconscious body. This will be an automatic critical.
So
Oh no,
roll
you
low.
still have to attack, but if you do hit,
Yep.
it's a crit.
Roll low, but you have advantage. Roll low.
All right, so hold on. Let me read restrained, because you're restrained, but you're point blank, so you don't have to move.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah,
Um, So she's incapacitated, so you have advantage, but you're restrained, so you have disadvantage. So it's the even roll.
So it's
the even
flat.
roll.
Yeah.
Roll
Even
low. Roll.
Mm-hmm.
Raises her rapier and 21.
Oh,
That hits, and that is 2 death saves for Stella.
Why can't Steve just
shit.
suck though?
yeah.
Why do you have to be?
Usually does. This is the thing. Always roll like absolute trash.
You have a chance to get out of it, though. At the end of your turn, you have
Which
a chance
is,
to get out.
yeah, now.
Mm-hmm.
Don't give me a reason to yell Stella in agony.
18 is not enough.
Um, Steve, as you see Dr. Stella's body below you, and you're reminded of the countless times that she came to your aid, I will grant you advantage at the sight of her desecrated body at your hand.
I already have advantage because I'm a gnome. So I already, that's with advantage.
Man, my cool speech and everything doesn't even matter. All right.
Yeah, sorry.
You know,
living the dream.
it would be terrible if this were a time that I sent meatballs at everybody that can't be counterspelled, so I blast the doctor and push her over the edge. I attack them all.
Is it a spell though?
It is
Nope.
not a spell.
Ah.
It's an ability.
Is it
Nope.
a save?
Nope.
It's an attack
It's
roll.
an attack from me, yep.
Technically,
Sarah, do the thing.
a
Sarah,
range-
do the thing.
Oh yeah, go for it,
Can I-
Sarah.
Is this an attack roll? This is an attack roll.
It's an attack roll.
Mhm.
It is an
There's
attack roll.
dice being rolled
Yeah.
currently.
Yeah.
You are rolling a dice.
A number
I
of
would
them,
like
yes.
to look down at my spaghetti-laden torso and see a ring of dice around my neck. I'm gonna pluck one off there. Sorry, let me just pull up which ones I have.
You're swapping out one, then he's
Yeah,
rolling
swap
multiple.
out Stella's.
How about Stella's?
But Stella's down, dudes.
Yeah, but
So
I can
if
get
I
her.
hit
I'm next.
If I hit her again, she's finished.
I can get her at a range if you
I'm-
stop
I'm
him
gonna-
from destroying her.
I'm gonna hit everybody in.
You're all
I'm just
close
saying.
together.
Mm-hmm.
So each meatball has like a 10-foot radius.
Mm-hmm.
These are massive meatballs raining down from the sky. I just don't want you to waste your ability, Wilmer. I think this would not be the time.
This might not be a.
Then we're gonna be out for so long. Okay, fine.
I mean, you can use it
won't
if you'd
do
like to. You can use it if you want to.
No,
Zone of safety. It's up to you.
I won't. It's fine. It's fine.
Okay. She is prone, so technically you would have disadvantage on the attack roll.
Is she prone or she's webbed up?
Oh, that's true. Nope. Her lifeless body hangs in the web.
Yep. Let's see. That's is a dirty 20 enough to hit Asher?
Yes, but I have to tell you, I am at 69 health. So, do you actually want to hit me?
Nice. Asher's safe now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Asher for the rest of the fight here.
Good.
Yeah. No. Then I hit everybody for 15 bludgeoning and 15 fire.
Oof, aloof.
Dr. Stella dies.
Oh my god. Oh my god, guys. My little waxen torso melts a little because I'm a little sensitive.
Oh no. Crushed by meatballs is how I want to go, though. So,
Mm.
Truth.
You're still standing, Wilmer.
Stella.
All right. I look our good old friend Korak right in the eyes. And I extend a little skinny, angry, fucking meatball-covered finger. And I would like to cast Disintegrate at 6th level.
Ooh, 6th level!
That's the
Getting real.
main level of Disintegrate, so I can't really cast it at a lower level, but I appreciate the enthusiasm.
Well, this is your first
Getting real.
6th level spell, isn't it?
It's true.
Yeah.
It is.
That's
This is-
cool!
Also,
This is a
That'll-
moment for you.
and it's also a moment for me, counterspell. But yes,
I would like to
go.
counterspell your fucking counterspell.
Yeah.
Hang on. Well, but it is literally like counter, like what's at the. It's not a spell. It's an ability.
Fucking
Yeah.
goddamn bullshit!
You still
But I
get to
don't
do.
stop- I don't
You
stop
still get
your
to do your
disintegrate.
disintegrate.
I don't stop.
This
the
is
disintegrate.
why I made it the way I did. You still get your toy.
It's a bit of levity.
Thank you.
Holy
perfect.
Oh,
fuck!
So
boy.
that's 70. What kind of damage is that?
Probably
I got a
necrotic?
21 on the save. I think it's force. Didn't disintegrate force?
Yeah, force. So it's sorry, you don't actually get the save though. So
Oh, it's
now
just
I'm
an
gonna
attack
use
from
my
you?
fucking necklace. No.
Oh, wait, what?
Oh, you're gonna use your magic item.
Yeah,
Oh.
I'm using my magic necklace, and you're gonna roll a dice that's low enough, which I'm going to decide at this very moment. You're gonna roll a d12, which is not enough to pass.
Okay.
So
Actually,
You
it
don't
might
know
be.
because
Roll a D-
they
yeah,
add
no,
to
I got
saving
some
throws.
some
Do you want to
chunky
choose a
saves,
D12?
Yeah.
what? You add to saving throws even if you change the dice?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just replacing the die. It's not
Yeah.
replacing the
I'd be
add-on.
like,
Oh, okay, sorry.
12
That's where I
plus whatever the
misunderstood
fuck
this.
modifier. Yeah.
Do you have a
So I'm
D4
gonna
left?
change it to a D6.
Okay, go ahead and
Right.
roll.
Let's see. That is a 14.
Does
How?
that save? Yeah, total.
No, DC's 18. Baby.
Yep.
Woo!
Nope.
Phew.
All right.
70.
Oh my god, I got so
damage.
scared.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I guess I'm gonna fucking eat some more nasty pasta.
Well,
The
you
other
have
thing
a
I-
wisdom save. You have a chance.
Oh, I have a
Yeah.
wisdom save. I have a chance. All right.
Did you get in that one?
Oh my god.
In that one. Can I
Ooh.
use my ability?
Yeah,
to
do
set
it.
You can. Yeah.
Always be wild
Oh
magic
my God.
surging.
Okay, that's a little better. It's 15. I mean, it's not in that one.
Not
It's-
enough.
Still not enough.
Not enough.
It's not in that one.
Mm-hmm. That'll be enough of that.
Okay, cool. I would just, I actually really like the taste. It's
You get
really, you
used to
require
it.
a developed palate to really appreciate the tongue on these words.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, that's what I'm eating.
It's practically compost at this point, which I'm all right with it.
At least it's healthy. I don't know. I'm trying to help.
Korak, it is your turn.
Is it?
We're back at the top of initiative.
We're back around to the top. Great.
Mhm.
Okay. All right.
Steve, bring me that cleric's head.
And I keep moving further away from Borba.
All right, you've used your action and your movement.
He's dead already. This is pointless.
She can be brought back. Not if she's in pieces.
Oh fuck.
And you,
Yep.
the sound of a crowd behind you, Marge's favorites, is imminent. It is Dr. Stella's turn. She's no
dead.
more. Borba, it is your turn next in the initiative.
All right, I'm gonna. Hold on. I think I know what I want to do. I just want to make sure. Yeah. Okay. How far away did you move, Korak?
I'm within 120. I mean, I would not
Okay.
go further than I can hurt you. So I'm
Okay.
within 120.
And this room is
Amazing.
100 feet long, so yeah.
Okay, so I will always be in range
Yeah.
then for ranged stuff. Okay, we're gonna
Am
go
I still
ahead.
partial cover because I'm up? I got the higher ground on the webs.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and chuck a button bomb at this person here.
All right, go for it.
I don't know what that means, but I hate it.
22, so that will hit.
Are you rolling with disadvantage because you're restrained?
Oh,
You are in the web.
shit.
Still might hit. You gotta have
Still
better.
22.
Yep.
Reroll.
Ooh.
Woo! Close
We're
one.
good. So that is 3d6 of bludgeoning damage. So hold, please.
Okay.
Oh, the music stops right then too.
For your item, does it stop? Is it only the first source of damage, or is it against the attack? The
Sorry?
thing that gives disadvantage when I attack you, your yucky bit or
Oh.
whatever.
It's only my yucky bit. It only gives disadvantage against me when you attack me. Yeah. Sorry, what was the question?
Until
well,
you hit.
if I'm sending 4 beams, are all 4 beams at disadvantage, or is the first beam at disadvantage unless I hit?
As soon as you hit me,
Okay.
it deactivates until my turn.
Dig it.
Hold on. Yeah.
I'ma just start rolling damage. Keep nice. Let's just have an orc
God.
sibling shootout.
So
Yeah, really.
that is 16 bludgeoning damage. I'm
All
gonna go
right.
ahead and do another one,
Okay.
Go for it.
but I'll roll it at disadvantage because now I've remembered.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be. So that's a 19 or. Okay, so that one, yeah, it's so a 19 because I rolled a 19, so we're good. So then
Yeah.
we'll take the
19.
19 because
Yep,
I'm plus
that's enough.
9.
Mhm.
So,
Go ahead and roll damage.
so that's 16 bludgeoning for the second one.
All right. The lowest I got was a 22 against you,
Cool.
and one of those is a natural 20.
You're
so
gonna kill me, my dude.
he's putting 4 in your chest. I'm gonna send you to see your friend now. Let's see. That is going to be 18, 35 points of force damage.
35?
Mhm.
Okay, I am out.
You're down.
I'm down.
Snout, bring her to me.
And
That's
after
it. Well, that was it. Yeah.
Borba's turn, it is Snout's turn. And Snout's round body scutters towards you, Borba, and its maw picks you up by the head and begins to drag you into the webs. Wilmer, you have an attack of opportunity if you'd like to take it.
But don't I not have reaction?
Oh, you are eating pasta.
Yes, you're eating pasta.
B-Dave, please correct me. Can Steve still take her reaction if she would like to? Under the Crown of Madness.
She is charmed, so she can't.
All
She
right.
belongs to me.
And Snout moves away from the party, heading towards you, Korak. It'll take, what is Snout's movement? Going on its web, it moves quicker, so it almost reaches you, but does not. It will, however, use its action to take a bite at you, Borba.
Dungeon Master, I've asked you a question also.
Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, also good call. Did Korak concentrate on disintegration spell for
Let's see, what-
Steve's?
Very important.
Technically,
Yeah.
we'll do this first because Steve
Yep.
might be able to stop Snout.
Yep. So I guess what was the DC? Because I took quite a lot of damage.
It was 70 damage.
This would be 45.
Holy crap! Can you even make past
Actually,
that?
Oh no, wait, 35. Sorry, I'm bad at math.
Half, but still.
Still a lot.
Let's see. What kind of what kind of what's his casting stat? What's his casting stat?
My casting stat?
No, me.
Oh,
for what's his-
yeah, charisma.
Okay, hang on. Let me check. I cannot hold it. Steve would get loose.
Ooh, baby.
Snout begins
Full
to
health,
move
baby.
away from you, Steve, as you
Actually, I don't
snap
have
out
your
of it. And you have your reaction if you would like to take it.
Actually, wait, hang on.
Something.
Wait a second.
Oh,
Steve was 30 feet away from Borba because Borba moved away and Steve is restrained in the webs.
That's fine.
Steve's over killing the cleric.
That's fine.
Okay. So that's not an attack of opportunity.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Yes, so it's not a reaction.
Nah.
That's true. That is very true. But you are free from the Crown of Madness.
Mm-hmm.
So on your turn, you'll be able to do something. Which means
Unless
that...
I do it again, if I want to.
Snout chomps down on you.
You
Yeah.
thought Borba's revenge was bad? You fucking read my outfit.
yeah.
Dungeon Master, I've asked you a question as well about a different thing there. A different mechanic.
Oh.
Okay.
And Snout does chomp down, but only rolled a 6 on the die, so I actually have to check if it's as you're in its mouth, literally.
Oh, I'm at my armor class is 18, but I don't know if that matters because I'm
Because she's
literally lying
incapacitated.
there.
Yeah. Well, the creature has advantage. It
Yeah,
doesn't automatically,
advantage.
But it does have
Oh,
advantage.
okay.
So 11 on the second die, which means it will hit with a 19, Borba.
Okay,
And this counts as a critical hit, which means
So
you're
it's
going to
2?
take double damage.
So
Or
two-
you're unconscious, so
fails,
2 death
two
saves.
Two fails.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
And that's the
More.
end of Snout's turn. Asher, it is your
At
turn.
The
Oh, sorry,
end
legendary.
of Snout's turn, I just say, Sister, I had something else in mind for this, but you can just die. Meatball, blaster in the back, shoot them all.
Snout takes some of this damage as well as the AoE effect comes raining down on you. Go ahead and roll damage.
You know what? Just out of
Or roll to
spite,
hit.
I'm still not gonna shoot my dear sweet Steve, my most willing accomplice. The rest of them get it. Oh, and that is a natural 20 on Asher.
Ah!
Ow!
So, although Wilmer, that is again just a dirty 20, which I think your shield can theoretically get out of if you want to use it.
So here's my question. I can't
Mhm.
shield because I don't have any reactions, but when I take damage, does it break whatever's making me eat this pasta?
It actually doesn't. The way that the
Yeah.
spell is built, it does not.
Because it doesn't
Alright,
stop the
cool.
spell, it just takes you out of the next
Yeah.
thing. Important point of clarification, Dungeon Master.
Mm-hmm.
On a 20, is it just the bludgeoning that is doubled and not the fire? Or is it the bludgeoning and the fire is
It
doubled?
is double dice. So both.
Then that is 15 for Borbo, which according to my calculations is enough to send her to hell. That is 15 bludgeoning and 15 fire on Wilmer, and 30 bludgeoning and 30 fire on Asher.
Hell yeah, fam. Yeah, you just kill the forest with your fire.
Bye.
Asher, are you still up?
Nope.
Okay.
I'm down.
So as a meatball hits the fucking forest body of Asher just disintegrates.
My Lord Heckna, my work here is done. I don't care if Snout eats whatever's left of her. I have broken her body and her spirit and her friends. What do you bid me do now?
Over the loudspeakers, you all hear them crinkle to life.
You gotta give me a turn.
Korak, my
Give me
darling!
one turn.
But please, I see that the show is just about to begin. I love it when it gets good. Stay, decimate them all. Steve, it is your turn.
As you wish.
Although you restrained, kid.
How far away am I?
Like 100 feet.
Well, you did move forward to get to Dr. Stella, so you're about 60 feet away from where Korak is.
Excellent. I'd like to use my bonus action steady aim so that I don't have disadvantage on my next 2 attacks.
Mm-hmm.
Does a 24 hit?
It does.
Excellent. And because I have advantage, that's also sneak attack. So we're
Well,
going
it's
to do...
even. It's even. You would have had disadvantage. So if you steady
Oh,
aim,
right, sorry.
shouldn't
It's
be
flat.
even. Mm-hmm.
12 piercing damage and 7 poison damage for you.
Okay.
And then my next one's at disadvantage because only my first one is flat.
Is that a
Question
question?
mark? Or do I get the steady
I
aim on both?
No, you would. I would give you the steady aim on both.
Yeah.
19.
That hits.
19 is enough. Yep.
Dealing 13 piercing damage and 7 poison damage, and you're throwing up.
I'm immune to poison. I'm already gross. Yeah. Dungeon master.
Yes, you have to make
yeah,
a constitution. You must make a constitution saving throw to see if you throw up.
Well, I'm immune to poison, so the poison effects
Just
don't.
kidding.
Yeah.
Not a thing. No.
Asher, did I skip your turn? I'm so sorry.
Yes,
when you
I think
dropped.
I think Spaghetti used a legendary action just before my turn.
Okay, so technically, yeah, it would be your
It's a
point in the
death save.
initiative. Yeah.
Oh no, it is not my friend. So at the beginning of my turn, where there's just like basically like a garden now has fallen to the ground. 3 of the flowers of my artificial limb are going to bloom, and a cloud of pollen will form over my body as just like, without even bending, just like reforms at the spot. And I am back up with 5 hit points. All right. I have a couple questions, DM, as this will determine my entire turn.
Yes.
How close is Wilmer to Borba?
30 feet away, because Borba had moved.
Fuck. How far is
Dr. Stella is dead next to Wilmer.
But like dead, like she failed 3 dead saves.
She's
But
not even there
did
anymore.
Steve ever actually behead Dr. Stella?
No, she
Unfortunately.
snapped out of it. Yeah.
All right. And how far is Wilmer from me is the other question.
Wilmer's right next to Dr. Stella.
And how far are they, though?
Sorry, where are you?
I was walking towards Korak like 4
You
or
were
5
near the
turns.
bouncy house. Yeah, so you're probably like within 20 feet.
All right. Okay. I'm gonna.
Theater of the mind is hard sometimes.
Yeah.
It's rough. A lot's happening.
I'm gonna run towards Wilmer, and as I do, I'm going to bonus action healing light, and pop. Let's just do fucking all of the candy flowers on my leg.
Yep.
So you're gonna get 25 plus. I'm gonna use every healing light I'm allowed to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And basically like a sunburst beam of healing radiant light is going to hit you for another 21 points of healing, as like this candy scented spotlight of just pure god ray energy is going to land on your body, Wilmer, as I steal one of the diamonds off of your fucking coat.
Nice. Hot.
Give me that 1 sec. Sorry. I'm going to touch Dr. Stella and basically like grow a root system, demolishing the diamond into her heart.
I don't think you can healing word and revivify at the same time.
That wasn't healing
wasn't
word.
healing
That was
word.
healing light, because I'm a celestial warlock. Pew 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 pew.
But if you cast a spell as a bonus action, you can only cast a cantrip as your main action.
Healing
It's not
Light's
a
a feature.
spell. Yeah.
Oh, it's a feature.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So now as I stand here in the god rays that are healing Wilmer, I'm going to revivify Stella by just basically like reaching the roots into her heart and just like start pumping again. And I'll leave the roots there. So she's basically got a root system pacemaker now.
Cool.
As I think Revivify only brings her back to 1 health though.
Yes.
So
But her death saves reset, and she has 1 health, so she's up. That's great.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else on your turn, Asher?
I'm gonna.
Are you? If you're? I said 20 feet away. I'll just remind you that everyone is incredibly close together right now.
Yeah. So Can I retcon that I grab 2 diamonds and then run toward?
If you retcon 2 diamonds, I'm gonna retcon that you were webbed. So.
Okay, that's true. Then I will not. All right. Then I will end my turn there next to Wilmer in the healing light with 5 health. We're good. We're gonna survive.
I'm sending meatballs at all of them.
Right now?
Send you back to hell, both Asher and the cleric, and Wilmer, and still not Steve.
Still not Steve.
Only got a 19 against Asher, though. Is that enough to hit you?
Yeah, that still hits. I think I'm down again.
With the +1 of your butterfly?
Yeah, I got
Okay.
17 AC.
Then there's 15 bludgeoning, 15 fire to the cleric, to Asher, to Wilmer.
Dr. Stella has 2 death saves.
Fucking hell. You know what happens? You little fucking shit. Wilmer, burned, slightly melted, looks up with 1 HP.
God! How does this always happen?
And he says, "Hey, did it hurt? Finding out you were a little fucking bitch." He just like does that thing where he's like, eyes on him, eyes on you. I'll fuck you up.
Just 2 bodies laying next to you.
3 bodies.
It's fine.
I asked another question there.
I know, I
Dungeon Master.
DM'd the wrong person. I have so many DMs.
A lot's happening. I know. It's a different question. A lot's have very unique mechanics over here. Okay.
That was the end of Asher's turn.
Yes.
Yeah, that was a big old turn.
Players, Steve and Wilmer, you are the only 2 up, and you have a legendary action that you can take.
What are we thinking? Damage,
I don't know them now that I can
destruction.
actually contribute.
What?
I think she has to read them.
I mean, whatever a distraction is sounds good.
Yeah, I feel like Arachne.
Yeah.
Suck it up. Let's get some theatrics
Let's get some
in here.
fucking musical theater
Not
up in
dramatic
this
enough.
Fun. Singular sensation.
A were-spider begins to come down, and your fellow lieutenant, Spaghetti, you see before you, as he and a merry band of fellow were-spiders begin to perform musical theater, causing you to have disadvantage on all attack rolls, ability checks, and saving throws for the next turn.
That's okay. That's unexpected. I don't really know that that's what Heckna had in mind. But
One last question for you there, Dungeon Master. Apologies.
No problemo. I also will say who is on deck, which is Steve. It is your turn.
Okay.
Hi. I am. What is the range on this? 60 feet. I'm within 60 feet. I'm still in this. I'm still fucking restrained, but I can do this. I think 60 feet. Yes.
Yes, you are within 60
Excellent.
feet.
I'm gonna cast catapult.
Go for it.
At a first level, and I would like to catapult the mystery potion from Sophie's lab. at Korak.
Ooh.
I know it does. We'll see what happens.
It's
Maybe
incredibly
something bad.
Mr.
Maybe
Mr.
something
Reborn.
good.
Um,
I guess we're about to let's play on hard mode. Let's go. I don't know what
Yeah.
it does either. Come at me.
deck save. At disadvantage because Arachne's here.
Let's see. That is going to be an 18.
18 is the save.
Hmm.
At disadvantage. So the potion itself hits the floor and splashes up. I will say that it will affect Korak for only one turn. Your
Okay.
next turn, Korak, and I will DM you what happens to you.
Okay.
I don't know what happens.
You heal for
Potion of
200.
heroism.
Yeah.
You know? Right. Just yoke Korak.
And what else on your turn, Steve?
I will bonus action. I don't want to use this yet. I'll bonus action tell Bobbin to.
I was like, if you're gonna use it, I feel like now's the time.
I only have one spell slot for spiritual weapon though. Like I can only use it once.
But it's up, and you can bonus action attack with it.
And isn't it concentration? So it'll be
It
up
is
for a while.
concentration, that's true,
It's up to
yeah.
you.
Yeah.
We don't
Oh,
tell
yeah,
you what to
Spider's
do. You
sick
do what you
too.
want on your
Yeah,
turn.
you're sick.
Bobbin's
Spiritual
sick.
weapon is actually not concentration. It seems like it is,
Oh
but it
yes,
isn't.
that's right.
Yep.
Oh, that's sick.
Yep.
That's good to know.
Does an 18 hit?
It does.
And my tiny little mechanical bracelet spider hits you with 7 little pins.
Thanks. I hate it. Okay.
Literally piercing.
It's
That's
cutting
it.
spaghetti like a monster.
Mm-hmm.
That's it for you, Wilmer. I need a death save. But before
I'm
you do
up with
so,
1
oh, I'm
HP.
so sorry. You are
I
up.
am
Hell yeah,
staring
fam. I got you.
vengeancely into
Actually.
Korak's face.
Oh,
No, never mind.
legendary
Yeah.
action.
Mhm.
Did you want a
I think
legendary?
I think I used them all this turn.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You're safe,
Mhm.
Wilmer. Go for it.
Thank you.
Safe is debatable.
Yeah, I know. I agree.
Mhm.
I'm just gonna I'm casting haste on myself.
All right.
Sweet. So
That sweet
basically-
boost of AC.
That sweet
Mhm.
boost of AC, that sweet boost of actions. I see that I'm probably gonna fucking die anyways. Might as well. Living the dream. And then bonus action gonna consume a greater healing from my super cool belt.
Mhm.
Which
You're
is
welcome.
4d4. Thank you for hooking a girl up with that.
Mhm.
So that is. Why? Stop saying B.Dave.
I'm like, go on.
I actively don't like this. So here's my question. Since I cast haste at the beginning of my turn,
Mm-hmm.
do I get the bonus action that I get from it?
Yeah, you would get it.
Perfect. So I guess I'm so scared. I guess I'm gonna firebolt. Korak?
Bonus: you can only attack, dash, disengage, hide, or use an object with your extra haste action.
Ooh, yeah, it's 1 minute. Okay, then I guess I'm just gonna.
You know what's a good
I'm
object to-
running the fuck away from my friends.
I was gonna say, you know what a good item to use is a little health potion on your buddy.
Oh yeah, that is true. I'm gonna palm you a health potion.
I'm out. I'm down.
What? I thought you got back up. Oh my goodness! What?
Shove it in their
gullet.
Mm-hmm.
I got.
All right, yeah. I guess my full action is forcing Asher to drink my other health potion. And then I am going to use none of all of whatever's left to just kind of skulk away, which is 30 feet of movement.
What's the roll for the health potion?
44 plus 4.
I'm with 15. Heck yeah.
Cool. Yeah, so I'm running, I guess to the right of the room. because I feel like everything's happening on the left. Unless
Yep.
my theater of the mind was fucked. Yeah.
Which means we are back up to top of
Does that make it
initiative.
my turn?
It does.
You see, Korak disappears into a cloud of ash and reappears next to Borba and Snout. And just wraps spaghetti tendrils around Borba. And turns and looks and says, Steve, I'm going to spare them. Because you have to face them and know this is all your fault. And flies away with Borba's body.
And as Spaghetti flies, which was the effect of the potion from Patreon that you threw at him,
No.
Borba's backpack falls from her lifeless body, just 5 feet up from the air. And Floof's head pops out of the bag, staring up as his mom flies away. Is there anything you would like to say, Rachel, in this moment?
Give me a second.
Emotions!
I do want, just for the audience to know, this all seems awful, but everything that happened was consented to in advance. I want you to know, all
100%.
parties.
100%.
Consent was,
100%.
you know? Okay, right. Okay.
I literally have, don't worry, I have plans. As the backpack, I'm assuming he's like midair, Floof at this moment.
Mm-hmm.
You will notice that as Korak takes Borba, all of her magical attunement items do not go with what she was. And as Floof and the backpack fall, you see it feather fall. And you see an orb of protective, I don't know if you want to call it a force field, around Floof as he floats to the bottom and hits the floor and just curls up in what was Borba's belongings. And Floof has time to process. And there is possibly a metamorphosis in his mind.
And that's where we're going to end the episode.
I have one final question.
Oh, I'll let you have it.
Can I quickly grab Borba's soul before it leaves?
I'll let Rachel decide the
I'll
answer
only
to
have
that.
it to let you know I would only have it for a short time before it left. But if you don't want me to, that's okay.
She's not able to stay long. But if you have something you need to tell her, then I will allow it.
Lying on the ground, I'm going to reach out, basically almost dead, and quickly grab her soul and pull it into a small little like root cage so that we can talk to it a little bit before it has a chance to leave. And that's it.
We'll start part 2 of our finale with a heart-to-heart. And that's it for today.
Well, I guess I'll do some fucking housekeeping. Fine. Just don't want to wreck my makeup. I haven't taken any selfies yet.
I'm way past that.
Dude, the cat stuff. I just the pet cat stuff.
It's okay, that was on the no list. We can't hurt the cat.
Yeah, but it's still emotional. I got a pet cat.
That's valid.
Anyway.
Yeah.
If you want to support us as we make sad stories like this, the best way to do so is to become a patron at patreon.com/tabletop tiddies. Or you can check out our merch. We have a merch sale going on right now. All tees are $12 and everything else is 10% off. So it's a perfect time to grab whatever you like. And that's at tabletoptiddies.threadless.com. Make sure you're following us on social media at Tabletop Tiddies to stay in the know on all things like this. And it might be too late for this season, but if you tweet about the show using hashtag TTTiddies, you could find yourself with an NPC named after you next season. Our next stream is next week. That is part 2 of our finale. The week after that, we will be doing a Q&A episode. So if people want to start sending in questions or comments or thoughts, you can start doing that now. You can either DM us on social media or email them to us at tabletoptiddies@gmail.com. And all of this information can be found on our website, which is www.tabletoptiddies.com. And every time I'm saying titties, it's with double D's. If you know what I mean.
Hard wink. B.Dave, thank you so much for coming on, for playing the reborn version of our dear enemy, Korak. Please tell everyone where they can find you. Say your apologies if you want.
I think, again, to quote that far-sighted visionary Conor McGregor, I'd like to apologize to everyone I hurt for absolutely nothing. I did what I was brought here to do, but you all fought gloriously.
Yeah.
Gloriously. Did. It's it was pretty sticky there. For a minute. No, you guys are wonderful.
The webs were
because the webs, you know. And I would just like to request to be able to come and guest at a time that I'm not awful.
Oh my God, season 2, you're coming in as the Sugar Plum Fairy.
You know, I will do it.
I'll pull
I'll
be
be the sweetest bean, I promise. No, just follow me everywhere on the Tweetagrams at B.Dave Walters. So yeah, thank you. Again, it's just when something cruel must be done, and Shar has too much sweet goodness in her heart. I'm the call she
Gotta
makes.
call in reinforcement.
Yeah, no, thank you all for having me. You did a great job.
Yay. All
I will
right.
see you.
And she made a really messed up monster. She made a really messed up monster. That's all I have to say. Yeah.
My first full homebrew. Yeah, that was great.
Yay.
Yeah, how dare you with the counterspell, though? How dare you?
hilarious.
Same.
Yeah.
Every time I forgot that it was a literal counter.
Yeah.
Every time.
It had to be a callback to, season 1 where that epic counterspell of the mass heal happened. I wanted to play off that.
Oh yeah, that's true.
But for more behind the scenes, you got to do the Q&A later on. So
Yeah.
until then, we're going to raid someone. Spread
Yeah.
the love.
Bye.
Bye-bye.